This is Dress for Success, a presentation by Macy's, Men's Warehouse, Oasis Hair Company, SE4, and our Marketing and Management Club. We have a full month of events, starting with today with Dress for Success. Next week we have networking. April 15th we have interviewing. The 22nd we have resumes. And remember that you need to sign in to get credit from any classes. Okay, my name is April Cook. I'm a stylist at Oasis Hair Company. I've been working in the field for a little over a year now, but I've been in the industry for about 3. My first makeup class was actually right here at SE4 in 2009. To my left, your right, I have Jim. Welcome, Jim. Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Jim Rolkin, part of the Blue Water Television Network, internet streaming television worldwide. I'm the producer for the station. Happy to be here, and also a trustee in the county board of directors.
Okay. We have Sarah from Men's Warehouse, and we also have Jennifer from the Lakeside Men's Warehouse.
Hi, I'm the manager of the Orchid Hall location. I've been doing the homeware and dealing with men in the Men's Warehouse for almost 16 years now. And we're located in the Target Wing. A lot of people don't realize that we're here in the Men's Warehouse in Port Huron, but we are. Jennifer?
And my name's Jennifer. I've been in the business for 13 years with the Men's Warehouse for 11, and I currently am the manager at the Lakeside Mall location, which is a little bit further away from here.
Okay, why is this important? We're teaching soft skills here, and according to an article in the Wall Street Journal, many employers are saying that they would rather hire employees that do not have the skills needed for the job, but have soft skills, like coming across as professional, working well with the group, confidence in an interview, and teach them the job, rather than having someone come in who knows the skills, but doesn't have much of a personality. So, our goals for the show is we want to help SE4 students get a job, whether it's just for the summer or if it's to start you off in your career. We're going to have a casual discussion to answer any questions that you as the audience might have on what is professional attire. We have professionals here to give tips and tricks on how to pick out the best outfit for every situation. We even have a contest on how to tie ties, led by Sarah. And we're going to have some easy pro styles to make sure that you look best for the situation. Our show format, we're going to start with the situation. And then after that, we're going to tell you what not to do first. And then we're going to tell you what you should be doing for these situations. And we're going to accompany that with models who have been working very hard to make sure that they look professional. So where do you start? Best place to start is before you even get dressed for the interview. You want to make sure that any tattoos or piercings should be taken out. Tattoos can be covered with clay-based makeup that you can get in almost any beauty supply store. Personal grooming and hygiene. We have a lovely model here who let me put fake unibrow on him. Yeah, you shouldn't be chewing gum for the interview or for any part of the business situation just because it comes across very unprofessional. And shaking hands is actually an art that a lot of people don't know. When you shake someone's hand, make sure that you get the palm to palm, a few quick movements up and down, and if you're in a situation that requires a name tag, make sure that you put your name tag on the right side of your jacket, just so that way you can guarantee that they actually see your name tag. So the first place to make a great impression is when you drop off your application. You get a chance to meet the manager, you get to meet the receptionist, and you get a chance to see the environment that you're hoping to work in. Things that you shouldn't do. Believe it or not, I have seen many people come in with flip-flops, wrinkled clothing, their hair not done, simple things like that come across so unprofessional. What's something crazy that you guys see?
For me, for instance, it's not even necessarily something crazy. It's about if you're coming to work at the Men's Warehouse and you're dropping off an application, show me that you know how we dress at the Men's Warehouse. That you want this job and you already know about the business ahead of time.
Believe it or not, the receptionist can be keeping an eye out to make sure that you are dressing professional, that you're being nice when you come in and things like that. Because I worked at a retail job on Fort Gratiot, and when people would come in to drop off their applications, my manager would ask me to comment on how they dressed, if they were polite to me, things like that. And simple things like looking professional when you go to drop off an application will help you get a job. Things that you should do, we actually have some models to show that off. First, we have Megan. Megan is wearing a rose azalea tweed jacket with a 3/4 sleeve from Macy's. It's $119 with rose satin underpinning. This is all one, that's $49. She has a black pleated flare hem skirt, $69, and all pieces are by Casper. Thank you, Megan. Next, we have Abby. Abby started college at 13. She can also solve a Rubik's Cube. She's wearing a black cardigan, that's $44, with a Calypso green button-up blouse, $24.98. By Style & Co., her gray slacks from Casper Suit Separates, $69. Thank you, Abby. And for the gentleman, we have Kyle.
Kyle is wearing, he is wearing one of our suits, which is right now shown with a sport coat jacket. How he's wearing the black pants with the gray on top. The jacket suit itself is going to retail for about $500. Everybody should have gotten a coupon for half off out front, so you can get the suit itself for $250. Shirt retails right around $40, and tie retails right around $30 with that. He also has a matching black sport jacket, or suit jacket, which made this suit. Now he's wearing it right now as a sport coat.
These are all business casual. They have their hair maintained, neat makeup. If they had any important files, they would keep it in a folder, so that way it looks more professional when you're handing it to the receptionist. And they've all greeted the receptionist warmly. Thank you, guys. Okay, so you have the interview. What next? They can be scary, but if you take the right steps, you can leave with a great impression. My favorite interview, I actually didn't even have an interview. I walked in to drop off my application. I was dressed professionally. I had all the materials I needed, and I had an interview right on the spot. And that's where I work now, at Oasis Hair Company.
Actually, I didn't even apply for my job at first. My friend had took the application, and I dropped it off, and I went in there and got interviewed for the job, and I started off, when I was only 17 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and just dressing, like you said, dressing professional all the time.
Other things that you don't want to do. We have another model here. He showed up with his clothes kind of tucked in. He has, you might have brought an old backpack with him, wearing dirty sneakers, things like that. You want to make sure that your hair is combed and washed, of course. His buttons might be undone. And wearing a coat during an interview, it comes across very unprofessional. So make sure that you leave that in a closet area or something. But to show off what you should do for an interview, we have Alicia. Alicia works with children, and she's actually married my brother. She is wearing a 2-button tweed jacket with a cerulean blue underpinning. The jacket was $139, and the underpinning is $39. She has a black straight skirt. Notice how her hair is well kept. She has very conservative makeup, and she has heels just high enough that she can walk in them comfortably. We also have Rachel. Rachel is writing a book right now, and she wrote 160,000 words in a month. She's trying to get it published. She is wearing a Calvin Klein jacket, $89, and a pant combo, which is $59, from Macy's EDV, which is their Everyday Value collection, with a neon pink underpinning, which is $49. She has everything that she might need in that bag there, so that way she can come across very professional when she stops in. To show off how a gentleman might dress for the interview, we have El Cobol. Cobol.
Alec is wearing our newest addition to the Men's Warehouse collection. It's our Pronto Emerald Platinum in our tan sharkskin. He's got it paired with the Calvin Klein tie, which is with your white and your tan stripes on there, with the white shirt. You know, he has his brown shoes on with the pants, so you should always wear brown shoes with that as well. Definitely interview appropriate.
What color socks should he wear with that outfit?
Whatever color pants he has on, your socks should always match your pants, whatever color they are.
The extension of your pants.
Yes. They all have their clothes clean and pressed. They're wearing conservative makeup and jewelry, and they, again, have all their important files right in a bag or something that they might have. Make sure that you dress professionally based on the situation. If you're going for a job at a preschool, the clothes might be a little bit differently than you're trying to be a CEO at a main business. So, thank you guys. Many questions arise from when you actually have the job. Is it tougher to dress professionally every day, or do you guys have an everyday collection at Men's Warehouse?
We do, yes. We have an everyday collection, as well as everyday low price product to help build your collection. And then, of course, our dress code is a little bit different than a lot of retailers because what we do is sell men's suits. So even if women still have to be dressed professionally, no open-toed shoes. That's a big one. You know, we're not allowed to wear open-toed shoes whatsoever.
What's the dress code to be a trustee at SE4's board of trustees?
I'm not sure we have.
I'm sure you look nice every day, though.
Everybody looks good. Tough to say.
Well, model might look familiar, but things that you really don't want to do is have poor fitting clothes. I believe it was Marilyn Monroe who said that you should wear clothes that are tight enough so people know you're a woman, but loose enough so they know you're a lady. Dirty shoes are a big no-no in any business setting. Dirty shoes, obviously, you should cover them up during the winter so that way they don't become salt stained. Clothes that don't match or distracting. If you notice the picture, the girl is wearing a very distracting low-cut shirt that has patterns, and patterns can be distracting and take away from the workplace. Unstyled, dirty, or unnaturally colored hair is usually not acceptable in most business settings as well. So you should really look into the business that you're joining and learn what their social norms are so that way you can fit in and be part of the community. With everyday office wear, to help us show this off, we have Dana. Dana is a national billiards champion, and she's wearing a Calvin Klein belted peplum top with a royal blue straight skirt, all by Grace Elements. Notice that she also has a bag because she wants to carry her important files professionally. Thank you, Dana. Okay, and we also have Megan again. Megan is a quarter horse queen, and this week she was actually stepped on by a horse. Surprised she could wear those heels. Megan is wearing a pink textured boat neck sheath with, again, the rose azalea tweeded jacket. Oh, she left the jacket at home today. Notice how her hair is up out of the way. She has conservative makeup and, again, a heel that's comfortable to walk in. This is fit for everyday work. And then for the guys, we have Mike Keith. Mike Keith, he has three first names is his interesting fact. Notice how his hair is done conservatively. Everything is ready for him to go to work every day. He doesn't have any distracting, unkept facial hair. His clothes are comfortably fitted, and
he actually is wearing a 2-button charcoal suit, charcoal black, flex stripe, very universal for any kind of occasion, especially for the everyday wear at the office. He's wearing an ivory shirt. You know, you're not limited to just like your whites and your grays. Every is acceptable with it. And definitely paired with the right tie. He's got a tie that has your charcoal, your black, and your tan tied right into it.
Everyone's hair is styled neatly, conservative makeup. They have no cleavage or in their skirts are the correct length, which is surprisingly a big problem with some companies. They have neutral and neat makeup, and their shoes are in conservative colors. Thank you, guys. Casual Friday.
You sure that's Mike?
I don't know. He cleans up well. Casual